What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninja's top 5 filthiest pitches of the day. We're going to jump in the honorable mentions. For my honorable mention, I have Tanner Houck for this wicked back foot sweeper. He didn't pitch particularly well, but this pitch was nasty. At number 5, Gunnar Hoglund for this back foot slider. Absolutely disgusting. Then I have Michael Soroka for his sliders. He also picked up a White Castle special, and I did an overlay of his slider and changeup. You can see how they crisscross. He had 8 Ks in 5 innings. He did give up 4 runs, but honestly pitched way better than that. I thought he looked great. And lastly, I have Yuan Duran for K'ing the side and had this filthy 98-mile-an-hour splinker. Here's an overlay of his 100-mile-an-hour fastball and 98-mile-an-hour splinker. You basically have to sit on just fast. You're ready to swing, and that splinker drops under the barrel of your bat. At number 4, Kodai Senga for his Ghost Forks. Picked up 4 Ks, had 5 walks this game, but more importantly, through 6 scoreless innings, giving up only 2 hits, his ERA right now, 1.16, which makes him 3rd in the major leagues in ERA. I love this slow-mo of his Ghost Fork. You can really see how it comes out of his hand. And I love this article title on MLB.com is Mets pick up shaky Kodai Senga. I mean, if this is shaky, the dude gave up no runs. Yeah, he walked a few, but no runs isn't exactly shaky. That shows you the expectation we have on Kodai Senga right now. He's just going to absolutely be dominant every time out. And if he struggles by walking a few, it's shaky. At number 3, I have both Dylan Cease and Max Fried for putting on an absolute show yesterday. This was a great pitcher's duel. We had Dylan Cease with a no-hitter until the 7th. He had these filthy sliders and fastballs up to 99 miles an hour. He had 9 Ks in 6 2/3 innings, gave up only 1 hit. And he faced Max Fried, who was with him pitch for pitch all night. Fantastic outing for Fried. He had these fastballs, these bowling ball sinkers, as well as this beautiful curveball. He had 8 Ks in 7 innings, gave up only 1 run on 5 hits. His ERA right now, 1.05. And you now have Max Fried and Kodai Senga both in the top 3 in ERA in the major leagues. The dual kings of New York. Matter of fact, which one is the better pitcher right now? If you ask me, I'm leaning a little bit towards Fried, but I would entertain arguments for Senga all day. I love both these guys. They're fantastic. Here's an overlay of what I thought was a key sequence from Fried. A 95-mile-an-hour fastball that gets fouled off, and then he throws a 96-mile-an-hour sinker in the same plane as that 4-seam fastball. And it's just a bowling ball here. Gets a swing and the miss, put tails on it. You can see how hard this combination is and why having 2 different fastballs is really important. I also did an overlay of his curveball and fastball, and you can see how nasty that curveball is. At number 2, Devin Williams for these airbenders in the 10th inning yesterday. Is this the return of the airbender? I sure hope so, because I'm a big Devin Williams fan, as you all know. And look at these filthy airbenders. There's some great close-ups of how much spin he puts on it. And he ended the inning on a 3-2 airbender with the bases loaded that basically ended the game because it meant that the Yankees could go on and win in the bottom half of the inning. Pure clutch stuff from Devin Williams. And look at him get absolutely fired up. I love it. And at number 1, I have Hunter Greene for his overpowering stuff, especially this jet fuel at bat, where he blew these 100 and 101 mile an hour fastballs by Ozuna. Pure jet fuel by Greene. And then he left the game with a groin injury. At least it wasn't an arm injury. I was hoping that it wasn't an arm injury because that would have sucked. But he absolutely had the best outing of the day. At least my eyes told me he was the most dominant pitcher yesterday. He had 6 Ks in 3 innings, giving up 2 hits and no runs before he left. But it felt like he had 9 Ks. He was just blowing hitters away. Dominant stuff from Hunter Greene. He had 15 whiffs in those 3 innings and averaged 100 miles an hour on his fastball. Just dominant stuff from Hunter Greene. Now on to Ninja Notes. Sonny Gray was brilliant yesterday with 8 Ks and 7 scoreless innings, giving up 2 hits. Jose Barrios had a very nice outing yesterday, going 6 innings with 9 Ks.
Very nice.
Giving up 2 runs and had these slurves and changeups. Framber Valdez was really good with 7 Ks and 7 innings, giving up 1 run. Ben Brown had a Dolly Parton with 9 Ks and 5 innings. Facing Robbie Ray, who was really good with 5 Ks and 6 innings, giving up 1 run. Landon Knack had 5 Ks and 5 scoreless innings and had these nasty changeups. He faced Valente Biozo, who was also really good with 7 Ks and 5 1/3 scoreless innings and had these splitters. One of these was very close to making my top 5 list. Christopher Sanchez had 5 Ks and 6 scoreless innings, giving up 1 hit. He was followed by Ty Walker, who had 7 Ks and 3 innings of scoreless relief. Michael Wacha had 5 Ks and 7 scoreless innings, giving up 3 hits. And Aroldis Chapman had this 104-mile-an-hour heater and followed up with a 95-mile-an-hour splitter. I mean, come on, dude. And lastly, Camilo Doval had these wicked sliders in relief.
Ninja, we're going to start today's segment with Cody Bellinger breaking up Dylan Cease's no-no by feasting on some high cheese, putting it in the second deck. This 98-mile-an-hour fastball was about 5.5 feet, and Bellinger turns on it, getting the Yankees off the schneid, setting up Trent Grisham the next inning to hit a pinch-hit 2-run shot to tie it up, and then the Yankees eventually walked it off on a sac fly in the 10th.
Dylan Cease had to leave this game with what looked like arm trouble, but apparently was just a cramp. Thank goodness.
But next, Ninja, we're going on to Juan Soto, more like Dos Soto, because he feasted on a pitch to break up a scoreless tie in the 6th, and then enjoyed an Oppo Taco for good measure later in the game. Another dual dose of dingers for Soto. But the die of the day goes to Wilyer Abreu, Ninja, who also had a pair of pimp jobs, including the game-tying homer in the 4th. He ties up again in the 6th with this double, which almost was a huge 3-run homer. And then one more for good measure in the 8th, Ninja. Abreu started absolutely egregiously, fell off a little bit, and now he's back, helping the Sox get out of a hideous rut they've been in. But, Ninja, that's your dong of the day.
And now, my pitching ninja moment of Zen. Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
Got a good balls where it rubbed up well, and it felt good that night.
My picks of the day today are a 3-leg parlay. I'm going to start out with Yoshinobu Yamamoto for 5 Ks or more, then take Jesus Luzardo for 5 Ks or more, and top it off with Spencer Schwellenbach for 6 Ks or more. What would your picks of the day be?